everyone, I'm Shani. I'm an educator, a life coach, and a yoga teacher.
And I'm Laura, and I'm a proactive health strategist. And together,
we are Doubly Well. Thank you for joining us. Today's episode is #goals. Are you a goal setter or are you not a goal setter? This episode helps us to determine whether setting goals actually is effective for us and how we can improve at doing so. And perhaps maybe get some better results.
Absolutely.
So let's start with your why. Your why is a thing that's behind your goal that helps you stay focused on the purpose. So are you trying to attain something? Are you trying to remove something? Are you trying to get from point A to point B? And why do you want it? Why do you care? Why are you going there?
Your why is very important.
It sure is.
So I think that also, what kind of goals do you set? Do you set weekly goals? Do you set monthly goals? Do you set quarterly goals? Yearly goals? You know, there's so many different kinds, and it's good to know. And you can do all of those as well. You know, me personally, I like to set weekly goals, and I like to set a yearly goal. And I like to review those and make sure that, you know, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing to reach those goals.
So one key component is attainability. What do we mean by that? If you set a goal that's too high and you can't get to that bar, it's really sometimes difficult to accept the fact that we're not getting where we want to go. And sometimes we don't set goals that really help challenge us or help us grow. So that's one of the factors. Another factor is to track our progress. Are we making it toward our goal? Did we remember we even have a goal? Are we focusing on our why? And, you know, are we getting to our goals in the time frame that we want to the level or the degree that we want to? Is it trackable? Is it measurable?
Right, because so many of us set goals that are way too above or way too below, when we need to really reevaluate that and make sure we're where we need to be.
Yeah, so I have 3 R's for setting goals, and they're review, reset, and repeat. So, if Laura talked about having weekly goals, she should be reviewing that once a week. If you have a monthly goal, same thing. Look at what you're doing, look at what your progress is, review how well you're reaching your goal. Reset means you might need to start over. You may have set a goal that actually wasn't measurable or attainable, or you might not care about the goal anymore. Mm-hmm. So that's a really important part. And then repeat. So let's say you set a goal, you get partially there, you haven't gotten there yet, you give yourself some validation, you review it. Is it appropriate for me? Is it still what I want? Go again. Go again, go again. Keep going at it, because some goals aren't attainable in a week. In fact, some goals it takes a decade to get to, or even longer.
Very true.
And sometimes you're not the only one involved in reaching the goal.
Yeah, good point. So, and then there's multiple different kinds of goals. Like, so what are your goals? Are they health related? Are they fitness related? Are they business related? You know, are they relational related? You know, so, and it's nice to have all that variety of different kinds of goals. So, you know, I love having health goals, and I definitely love having business goals, because we all want to grow our businesses. And relationships, you know, of course you want to have a good relationship goal, you know, maybe with your husband, your spouse, your friends, whatever it is, maybe to get out and be more social. You know, I mean, your goals don't have to be like extravagant. They can be very basic, you know, maybe just to motivate you to do something a little more than what you maybe would do.
That's right. Good. Those are good tips. Another thing that I personally think is important is validation. So let's say that you have a goal, and in the first month you get 10% toward your goal. You know, say to yourself, hey, I made it 10%. It's better to look at your improvements than it is to look at what you don't have yet. Hey, I'm 10%. Maybe by next month I can be 20%, and maybe the next month 30%, etc. But pat yourself on the back when you start working towards your goal and you're making progress, even if it's not as much progress as you hoped for or expected. Continue to praise yourself and be happy for yourself and proud of yourself for the efforts that you've made.
And maybe even do something nice for yourself, like
Right.
Get yourself a massage, or, you know, a pedicure or manicure, or something that you really love, you know, to reward yourself.
Or take a break and go for a walk. You work so hard, you know, go get outside, enjoy some nature.
Or friends.
Yeah. Or
For sure.
friends.
And speaking of friends, maybe grab an accountability buddy. It, that really, really helps. I know in my health coaching, I am their accountability buddy most of the time. When I'm coaching them for weeks on end, they're accountable to me every single week, and they work harder on reaching what they desire because they know they're coming back to me and having to tell me what they've done and what they haven't done. So it's the same with any kind of accountability buddy. Find someone that is going to be honest with you. That's the point. Honest, honest, honest. Because there's so many friends that you might have that are like, oh, it's okay, don't worry. But you want someone who's going to be honest with you. And like a spouse might be honest with you.
Because that builds trust.
Yeah, exactly. So find accountability buddy that you can trust, that you can count on, that will make you accountable.
And if you want to share what your goal is, please say something in the comments below or ask us about it. Laura's a coach, I'm a coach. We're a little bit different kinds of coaches. Get both of our opinions. Let us know what you're up to, especially if you see us regularly or you watch our videos regularly. We know who you are. We'd like to get to know who you are.
Yeah.
We're happy to support you. That's why we're here. And also to have fun and to help people. Thanks for joining us today. We look forward to next time. Please like, share, comment, follow us, subscribe, and have an amazing day.
And definitely comment. Tell us what your goals are. We really do want to hear. Have a fantastic day.
Bye, everyone.